Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody, to our October meeting. As many of you know, we have been in full steam ahead at the start of the school year, and we're very excited and proud of all of the wonderful accomplishments of our students. We are going to just share with everybody our strategic goals. Every one of our meetings, we share this set of goals because these are the driving goals that drive our district. This was organizationally put together in 2023. There were 5-year goals that we established with the community, with the Board of Ed, and our administrative team and students to kind of drive the work that we do as an organization. From there, our Board of Education in our district established their goals for the year. And as a district, our 4 goals are centered around reducing chronic absenteeism, improving our instructional outcomes for language, arts, and math for our students across the board, reducing distractions during the students' school day, and taking a look on artificial intelligence and how it's impacting our students, and developing policies, protocols, and practices that take into the practical and ethical use of those tools. And one of the things that we focus in on this year is our attendance. As I mentioned, it is one of our goals. It's really important for students to come to school on a daily basis, and it's really, really helpful and beneficial for them to be here because they get to have all of the learning and all of the knowledge. And I know our team is working hard to make sure that parents and students are aware of the impact and the importance of attendance on their students' outcomes. The next area I just want to mention is our suspensions and our HIBs. We take harassment, intimidation, and bullying incredibly seriously here in the Manville School District. And we want to remind anybody and everyone, if you are aware of a student who is being harassed, intimidated, or bullied, please report that to an adult in the organization so that we can look into the incident and make sure that our students feel safe at school. We do have our board policy if you would like to review it, but ultimately it is incredibly important that all incidents of harassment, intimidation, bullying are reported. You can do that anonymously on our website, or you can do that by reporting it to a staff member. With that said, we had 4 incidents of harassment, intimidation, bullying that were reported, investigated, and we shared the results with the board. They will be affirmed at our next board meeting, so please review those. In addition, we also had 5 total incidents that required intervention in terms of suspension, 2 in-school suspensions, and 3 out-of-school suspensions this past month. Our student report, Ms. Curia.
Thank you. So first I want to highlight one of our past events, which was the homecoming assembly, where we had our senior court present themselves to the student body. It was a really exciting event, and we can't wait to see who wins on Friday. So for upcoming events, the major ones are we have NJGPA retakes on the 16th and 17th, the homecoming game on the 17th, the homecoming dance on the 23rd, National Junior Honor Society induction on the 29th, and the final day for senior retakes on the 30th. Then I wanted to touch upon our Powder Puff game. So this year's Student Council, we wanted to do it a little bit differently and move it to the evening. So on November 14th, we're planning to have it at 5:30 to 7:30. But ultimately, the time depends on the football calendar. So if they continue their winning streak, we might have to do it in the school day like normal. And our goal is to have a fundraiser, so the ticket sales go to Student Council, and the shirt sales for each class go to each grade.
And we're excited to be bringing that back to the evening, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So one of the next thing, I just want to do a quick update in terms of our enrollment. In total, our school district, we have 1,757 students in total. Of that 1,757, 1,598 are what we call in district. October 15th is a very important day in schools. That's when the state of New Jersey does its official count. So these are our unofficial numbers until they're official, because the state of New Jersey is not accepting the data until October 29th. We have 22 students who we consider out of district for different programs, 148 total preschool students, 18 full-day vocational students, 4 reported homeschool students, and if anybody is aware of a homeschool student who's not reported, they should be reporting their status to us. That's something new that we're going to be chasing after this year, and 3 students who are participating in charter choice programs. One of the things that we are noticing is our numbers are leveling back off a little bit. So our elementary grades, our kindergarten class is 103 students, our first grade class is 91, and our senior and our junior classes are 127 and 146. So we are seeing a little bit of an influx or change in those numbers, but generally speaking, and I can say historically, in recent history, we tend to fluctuate somewhere between 100 and 120. Some years we go higher, some years we go lower. So that's just kind of how our demographics are panning out. Another thing I do want to mention, and this is something we're really proud of, and we're going to be sharing a joint press release with RideWise, is that our school was recognized, or our school district was recognized as earning gold level recognition from RideWise for the New Jersey Safe Routes to School program. This is the highest distinction that is awarded to schools, and we're very, very proud of this distinction. This takes in a combination of factors. Not only does it take in the basic factor of pick up and drop off, but a lot of the work has to do with how our kids are getting to school on a daily basis and the safe choices that they're making coming to school. We are a walking district, so we have a lot of students who take advantage of walking to school, and we have a lot of programs in place to make sure that our students are safe when they come. Is it perfect? No. But we do a lot of things proactively with the Manville Police Department, with our principals and our teachers to ensure our students are safe as they're coming to school. So things like the walking school bus, which many of our students participate in, that's one of the ways the students who are riding their bikes to school, the bike safety assemblies, the school safe crossing programs that we do. So we're very proud of this distinction. We're very proud of this honor, and we're grateful to RideWise. We'll be sharing more information to the public in the coming days and weeks, but we did want to share that with the Board of Ed. The next couple slides are Kelly's. So Kelly, the floor is yours.
Okay, so I wanted to share that we had a professional development day on Monday. We did training for all of our staff members, which is over 200 people. This is just a little sample of what our schedule looked like, but we basically broke the day up into 2 sessions. And so students, your teachers were here learning on Monday while you guys had the day off. And we were engaged in all kinds of training from CPR all the way to using data and assessment within the classroom. Another thing I wanted to share is we're incredibly proud. We have a supervisor, Krista Mon, and a math interventionist, Ms. Pisano, who are presenting at a national math conference this week. It's an incredible honor to have your district featured at a national conference, and so we're really proud that Manville is being highlighted for the work that we did on our middle school math intervention program. And finally, the last piece of good news I have is that we were notified that we were awarded 2 competitive grants. One is for a literacy coach to work within the district for the next 5 years. So that's $150,000 over 5 years for a total of $750,000 coming into the district. This person will work with our teachers and will work on providing training that is connected to literacy. The other grant that we received is a Birth to 3 literacy grant, so we'll be working with one of our community partners, Hopes, to engage families in literacy-based games and activities. We'll be helping them build libraries at home, and so we're really excited about that. We'll be working with our existing pre-K families to identify if anybody has any younger siblings at home, and they might like to be a part of this grant. So that is for $40,000, and it'll just take place over 1 year.
And I do want to take a moment to commend Ms. Epley and the curriculum team for applying and being awarded those grants. Those are very, very significant awards. We were one of few schools in the state that received the award. And knowing some of the folks at the DOE, they were very impressed with our application. So kudos to Kelly and the team. The next item is we want to congratulate Nicole Smutek. She is one of our students, and she is a 10th grade student here who was accepted into the 2025 New Jersey All-State Mixed Choir. This is a first in Manville school history, but hopefully not the last. She's going to represent our school as a soprano, too, performing this November in Atlantic City along with some of the biggest singers in the state. We're very, very proud of her and her accomplishment, and we wish her all the best, and we'll bring her into a board meeting to recognize her after her competition. Another item that was of note recently, the seniors, boys and girls, held their soccer nights or their senior nights. Our teams are off to have had a wonderful season. The kids are competing, they're winning, and we're proud of their accomplishments. So we just wanted to point out senior night, and we have a divisional champion here with us today. Evan, I'm going to put myself on the spot and see how good my memory is. I think you came in 39th, and you had a 19-minute time. Yeah, close, see? And that's something we should be very, very proud of. Our cross-country team is doing incredible. They were crowned division champs. They were crowned division champs. We had, I think, 4 runners in the top 35, and Jayron Rodriguez placed 3rd overall. He had a 16 minutes and 32 second time. So that's an incredible time. We're very, very proud of them, and on to sectionals and states. So hopefully we'll be reporting out some wonderful news in the coming weeks. So congratulations. I do need to report on Youth in Action. Last June, we had the students from Youth in Action come to the board and share their presentation on solutions for the playground. And we are happy to report that they spent all the money that we gave them to get new equipment. So we are very proud of them. They secured $5,000 from the Board of Ed to get more recess equipment. And we have this little video to share. One other cool thing that happened recently in our district is the class of 1975 came back. So 50th anniversary, they had reached out and said, hey, we're celebrating our 50th anniversary. Can we come and see the school? And we coordinated with the NHS, myself, and we gave them a tour of the entire grounds, highlighting all of the wonderful additions, changes, and it was great for our students. We had Miss Byra was there. I'm blanking on the names. Madison Byra, Sophia Gosk, and Sandra Hermosa were there leading the tours with these folks, and they got to learn from them, what the school was like. For those of you who don't know, there used to be 2 smoke rooms in the building, the faculty smoke room and the student smoke room. Wild times in the 70s. But it was a great experience for the students to kind of learn from these folks who graduated, and the amount of pride on the alumni's faces when they saw the wonderful things that were happening here was incredible. So thank you for them coming. The next thing we want to do, and I'm going to put you on the spot, Ms. Antonelli, because you're going to help Ms. Filippini with this. Is we want to recognize one of our community partners. Years ago, we started having conversations about how do we want to celebrate our staff, and are there any folks in our communities who will help us out and support our community? And we started reaching out to some of our local business partners and saying, hey, would you be interested? And one of the places that as soon as we said, would you be interested, they immediately raised their hands and said, we would love to help you any way we can. And that has grown into an incredible partnership where they've given away coffee for a year for multiple staff members. I think it was 20 staff members who have received free coffee for a year. Every year they partner with us in the month of November and in May to celebrate our teachers and give them a free cup of coffee. Just come in and say you're from the schools and show your ID, and you get a free cup of coffee to celebrate our teachers. And it's our friends from Dunkin' Donuts. So we want to thank Yusuf and Abid for their wonderful commitment. We do have a little recognition for you. And, Manville runs on Dunkin', and we're very, very grateful to you guys for all that you do. And just so the board members, that offer extends to you as well, so you can go in there and show your ID and get a cup of coffee. So, yeah. Did you want to say anything, or? Okay. Thank you so much, Yusuf. And now, the part we're all here for, Student and Staff Member of the Month, the best part of the day. What we are doing is we celebrate our students and staff members of the month. What we're going to ask that you do when we call your name is please stand up, come on over to Miss Antonelli. She will hand you your award with Miss Filippini. We have Ms. Strafasi here who's going to take a picture with the students, and we're going to try something new this year. We're going to ask that everybody just hangs around for a couple minutes at the end. We want to take a full group photo with all the folks who are being recognized today so that we can put that into our newsletters. And then in the coming weeks, we're going to be releasing a individual newsletter for all of our parents and all of our students with the information about their nomination and a photo celebrating your student. That way you can forward it to all your friends and make them jealous that your child was selected as a student of the month in the Manville School District, which is a really, really awesome award. If boys and girls, before I start introducing all of you, if you think about it, we have hundreds of kids in your class. There's 100+ students in almost all of your classes, except first grade. But we have over 100 students, and you were selected to represent your class because of your character, because you're respectful, because you're kind, because you're trustworthy, you're caring, and all of those other wonderful things. Your teachers go through a rigorous process to figure out who is that student that we're going to honor, and you were chosen because of how awesome you are. So we're super grateful you're here. We're incredibly proud of you, and now we're going to recognize you all individually, all right? So we're going to start with our high school students of the month. At our high school student of the month, we actually added a third category this year. In the past, we would recognize athlete of the month, student of the month for academics, and this year we added something new, artist of the month. And one of the students came to us and they said, you know, it'd be really great is if we could recognize all of the wonderful artists that we have in school. You know, the kids who are involved in theater and band and all those other activities who may not be recognized in Student of the Month or in Athlete of the Month. And ironically, guess who wins the first Artist of the Month is that student, Mr. Evan Bias. Evan, come on up. Evan has been excelling at playing guitar for the past few months. After him and his fellow bandmates blew everybody's mind away at the winter concert last year, he was invited to come and perform with his band at Insight. Evan has been consistently working harder to get better at playing guitar. His dedication and passion was on display at the spring concert, where he played even more challenging songs. He is vocal about his love of the arts, and because of his hard work, dedication, and passion, we believe that he should be the first Artist of the Month. One of the other things, and it's a super secret, nobody knows we're working on it, we're working on a music festival for this spring that Evan is leading. So we're super excited about the work in the arts, and Evan, congratulations on earning Artist of the Month. Our high school student of the month, Ashley Gonzalez. Ashley, come on up. So Ashley was selected because she's an incredibly hardworking student. She is the captain of the cross-country team, and she's a positive role model. Her grades and times may be average, but her work ethic and dedication is exemplary. She bleeds blue and gold, and we're very proud of her. When we asked her what her favorite thing about school was, she said that I really like the help they give me for all my future. The teachers are the best of all, especially my coaches, and they teach me things that I will always carry with me. Another thing are the school workers who are always there to help me when I need it. Thank you, Ashley. Congratulations. And our high school athlete of the month is Mr. Jake Mora. Jake is not here with us, but we will send him congratulations. At ABIS, our 8th grade student of the month, Amanda K. Amanda, are you here with us? I don't see her. And our 7th grade student of the month is Gabby C. Gabby, are you here with us? No, she's not. Our 6th grade student of the month, Mia M. And our 5th grade student is Ayana T. Ayana, are you here with us? No, so we don't have our ABIS students, but we will share their celebrations with them. Our 4th grade student of the month, Chloe T. Chloe, are you here with us? Nope. All right. And our 3rd grade student of the month, Felicity G. Felicity, are you here with us? Come on up, Felicity. All right, Felicity, why don't you wait right there while I read to you what was said about you. So, you are a positive influence at Roosevelt School. You are always friendly and respectful towards both staff and your peers. In the classroom, you love to participate, you contribute to the discussions, and you encourage others. You demonstrate a strong understanding of the Roosevelt Road by being safe, respectful, and responsible every day. We are very proud to recognize you as the Student of the Month. And when we asked you what your favorite thing about school was, you said you love gym, your main office, the nurse, and your classroom. And you also love that you get to use a locker. So congratulations, Felicity. All right, our second grade Student of the Month, Dylan S. Dylan, come on up, man. All right, Dylan, you ready? All right, so Dylan, you are being recognized for showing responsibility in Miss Molina's classroom. You take care of your materials, you complete your work, and you always put forth your best effort. You can be counted on to follow directions, help others in need, and make good choices. You are an example for all students. And when we asked you what your favorite part about school was, you said you're a teacher. You also love that you get to use computers to learn new things. Congratulations, Dylan. Gabriella, you ready? All right, our next Student of the Month, first grade Student of the Month, Gabriella L. Gabriella, come on up. All right, Gabby, you ready? All right, Gabby, in the short time that you've been together in your classroom with your teacher, you have stood out to be a student who always puts forth your best effort. You show kindness and compassion towards others, and you set a positive example for your classmates. Your teacher is so looking forward to continuing to see you learn and grow this year. And when we asked you what your favorite thing about school was, you said you love being with your friends. So congratulations, Gabby. Get ready to say aw, everyone. Our kindergarten Student of the Month, Yoslin. Come on up, Yoslin. See? All right, Yoslin, you ready? All right, Yoslin. You were chosen Student of the Month for September because you're always demonstrating the Weston way. You're responsible and you complete your schoolwork, assignments, and all of your learning activities. You are respectful, you are kind to your classmates and your friends, you stay safe in the classroom, and you follow all the rules. You are an incredible role model to your peers. And when we asked you what your favorite thing to learn about in school, and Ms. Epley, you're going to love this, is participating in all of your Hegarty activities. That's awesome. Congratulations, Yoslin. And one other thing, we do have some new prizes for our Students of the Month. Thank you, Ms. Filippini. We have all of our students are receiving a bag and a keychain that goes with them. And then finally, our preschool Student of the Month is Araya here. I wasn't sure if they were in the hallway or not. Nope. So congratulations to Araya, our preschool Student of the Month. Next, we have our staff members of the month. Our awesome rock star Weston staff member of the month is Mrs. Montanelli. Mrs. Montanelli, come on up. Mrs. Montanelli, we are so lucky to have you in our schools. The Weston community has absolutely loved kicking off this school year, and it's clear that Ms. Montanelli has set the tone from the start. From day one, she's brought enthusiasm, talent, and heart to everything she does. Whether it's supporting her students, collaborating with her colleagues, or connecting with family, she consistently goes the extra mile, making meaningful and positive differences along the way. She demonstrates unwavering commitment to creating a welcoming, inclusive learning environment filled with enriching experiences in every corner of the school. She truly embodies the Weston community spirit, and the staff feels fortunate to have her as part of the team. In addition, she's always eager to support newer staff members, checking in on them, offering them expertise, and sharing valuable resources. At the start of the school year, when guidance and encouragement means so much, her efforts are especially impactful. She's also a member of the PBSIS committee, a co-chair of the Weston Roosevelt Science Fair, and a Civil Air Patrol educator. Ms. Montanelli, congratulations, and thank you for all that you do. Our Roosevelt Staff Member of the Month is Miss Megan DeTola. Our ABIS Staff Member of the Month is Miss Samantha Mooney. And finally, our High School Staff Member of the Month, and he is here with his soon-to-be better half, who's also a former Staff Member of the Month recipient in our school district, is Mr. Gabe Van Buren. Gabe, come on up. Mr. Van Buren is an English in-class resource teacher at Manville High School. He's been part of the Manville School District for 3 years as a staff member, but you've been part of the district way longer than that, supporting 11th and 12th grade English students. He's driven to create an inclusive classroom environment where all the learners can thrive. He believes that every student, regardless of their background, can succeed when they're given proper encouragement and support. He is recognized by his peers and administrators for his reliability, leadership, and teamwork in the English department. Beyond the classroom, Mr. Van Buren serves as the ABIS boys basketball and baseball coach, where he helps young student athletes develop their skills, confidence, and love of the game. He's built a positive and competitive culture within ABIS basketball and baseball by recognizing the hard work and commitment and fairness is necessary. He's a wonderful coach, and he has an awesome style of motivating his students. Also, fun fact, he got engaged this summer, so congratulations to both of you. Mr. Van Buren, congratulations. And finally, the last thing I do want to make mention is a recognition of our Board of Education. And we should be very proud of our Board of Education because this past month, I think October 10th, the board was recognized for achieving their board certification by the Somerset County School Board Association and the New Jersey School Board Association. This is a wonderful accomplishment that shows that your board members are dedicated to the volunteer role that they serve. This is a tireless job. They don't get paid to do it. They are the ones who are responsible for setting the vision and the direction of the school district, and we're very, very proud of you all for your hard work, commitment, and dedication to the students and the community of Manville. Thank you. That's my report.